Hello, my name is Garrick Byrne. I'm a master's student in the Applied Data Science program at the University of St. Thomas, an august institution of higher learning in Houston, Texas, United States. I created this series of videos to show what I did for my capstone practicum project. After I graduate from this program, I would like to be a digital nomad like these folks here. Therefore, I'm concerned about having a strong and stable Wi-Fi internet signal wherever I happen to be. So, for my project, I wanted to test Wi-Fi range in a real-world environment, or, to use computer jargon, in a production environment. First, some background information. Wi-Fi access points in common use as of the year of our Lord 2022 use two frequency bands, the 2.4 gigahertz band and the 5 gigahertz band. The 5 gigahertz band has a higher data flow capacity and it has more channels, which is good for reducing congestion. However, the lower frequency 2.4 gigahertz band, I'm led to understand, transmits farther and is better for penetrating solid objects. So, if you're out working by the pool like this fellow here, if you can't get a good connection on a 5 gigahertz SSID, maybe you need to switch to a 2.4 gigahertz and then it'll work better. My presentation is broken up into 3 videos. The first video, the video you're watching now, shows how I gathered the data. The second video will show how I process the data, and the final video, the third video, will show the practical value of my research. To gather data, I drove around my neighborhood using my laptop to log the wireless access points that it found. Notably, I'm using the laptop's internal Wi-Fi card to listen for signals. Here I am driving around my neighborhood. At each one of these dots, the Kismet program running on the laptop is logging the GPS coordinates, the signal strength, the name, and the MAC address of all the Wi-Fi access points it detects at that spot. Note that I'm traveling on the roads. I'm not allowed to roam around through people's backyards. After my initial run, I was dissatisfied with the quality of data that I gathered, and I made some adjustments to my setup. I ordered from Portugal's colony on the South American continent this very nice long-range Wi-Fi adapter. Then, on the second run, I positioned the Wi-Fi adapter and the GPS receiver outside the car. I took the same route that I took on the first run, and just like on the first run, at every point, Kismet is using the new adapter to log all the access points it sees, location, the names, and the signal strength. So this brings us to the end of how I gathered the data. In the next video, we'll see how I process the data. So stick around and watch the next video. Stray with me.